Right? How can anyone do that?
Oh, for you.
Do you have your apple? See any salt shakers anywhere?
So we just got into Austin last night. We went out to dinner at this place called The Well. Had a really, really delicious, yummy, healthy food. And then we just kind of camped out in a hotel, staying at the Fairmont, and it's really gorgeous. We were just pinned down to see a low rooftop pool. And yeah, it's day one. We have an interview later today at the studio. But this morning, my mom and I had a couples massage at Himalayan hot stones, which I'm so ready for. And we got to get some breakfast. She's got to get some coffee. I have to get some matcha. And then we're going to get Debbie and start the day.
So we just got done with our little spa day. It was so nice. The spa here is so beautiful. The massage was incredible. We had these like Himalayan hot stone massages. So good. And then there was like a steam room, sauna, jacuzzi, just like a bunch of different amenities that we can kind of go around and enjoy in the spa. We had some tea. I got some Egyptian chamomile, which was so good. And yeah, we just like enjoyed, my mom and I. And now she's gone down to the gym for a quick workout. I am prepping my cue cards for the first interview that we have this afternoon. And then I've got a shower. I've got to get my face together. And then we'll be off to the studio for our very first interview of the trip. It's actually kind of a rainy, gross day. This is my mom's outfit for later. Look at how cute she is, like having it all laid out. Precious. Yeah, it's actually kind of like a rainy, cloudy day in Austin, which is unfortunate because we kind of wanted to walk around. Literally on the flight here, I reached into my bag to grab something and my one nail snapped off. So at the spa this morning, they had like a nail service, but they didn't have anything to give me like acrylics or like extensions. So she matched the color as much as she could to this like ombre situation that I have on my nails, which she did such a great job. She fully hand painted that to like match, but this is my fingernail. Like the week that I have to be filming all these episodes on camera. Are you kidding? Jaime's like, no one's gonna notice. I'm like, what do you mean no one's gonna notice? Like me with my branded cue cards, just holding this, like this is what it's gonna look like. Oh, just a missing fingernail. Casual, of course, but we move on. We move on and we do the best we can.
We're in the Oobies, heading to the first interview of the tour. We're going to be talking with Taro, who is the founder of Four Sigmatic. You guys probably heard of him before, or at least his brand. Really famous for mushroom coffee. He's one of the first people to really pioneer that space. I think it's now like a $9 billion industry or something crazy like that. So I'm excited to pick his brain. And he also just started a really, really cool brand with his wife that is the first myco-digestible diaper. But I'm really excited to talk to him. He's a huge person in the wellness space here in Austin. Really big founder, 9-figure company. And he also has 3 really young kids. So I also want to ask him how he finds the time and what his schedules are like.
We made it to the studio. There's Allie. She's gonna help us all day. We're setting up. And there's our little setup. So cute. You say hi, Mom?
Hi.
Do you call it YA Studio or do you call it YA Studio?
YA.
YA, okay. Does it stand for something?
My podcast, Young Adult Path to Progress. So it was kind of playing into the brand.
Nice. Shout out to Allie's podcast. We're at YA Studio.
That looks so good. Cheers! It's very Texas.
So we just wrapped up recording for the first day here in Austin. We have 2 more full days of recording coming up. And I was just having a moment today of kind of thinking how far the podcast has come since starting from literally recording in my 1-bedroom apartment, in my closet sometimes in Madrid, to literally getting to interview these 9-figure founders and, you know, incredible people that have built wellness brands, empires, physical product-based businesses, like just doing so many cool things. And it's really just brought me, like a lot of reflection of like, wow, how far the journey of the podcast has even come, you know, millions of downloads now, and just the caliber of guests that we get to have on, and getting to record in person in the studio, and having, you know, really amazing guests like want to come out and spend their time with us and meet with us and film and like do little silly like social media clips, and just, all the fun stuff that you kind of see happening behind the scenes for really, really big podcasts. But to see your own podcast grow to a place where you get to interview people like that, and I don't know, it's just kind of like a pinch me moment. So it's been really, really good. We have another recording day tomorrow, and then a really, really long full day the next day, and then we wrap. And hopefully this will be the first of many tours, and maybe next we'll go to LA or New York, or if there's a city that you think that we need to go to because there's tons of cool people to podcast with, let us know. Leave it in the comments below. Look at all of these Four Sigmatic products. So cute. We did shrooms with Four Sigmatic.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet, okay?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta get. I gotta.
Manager now.
I'm the project manager at home. That's what my favorite Kardashian does.
Who, Chris?
Chris, she's the manager of all those girls, isn't she?
You are the Chris Kardashian. Hey, come here. This is the content. This is the content that we need. It is the prettiest day out now, so we are walking down South Congress. We just got some ice cream at Jenny's. We went to Lululemon. I got some shoes at New Balance. And now we've just seen that there's Aloe across the street right there.
We're going to the Howler Brothers.
Bad news for me, because I'm probably gonna have to go in there as well. I'm the friend that if you take me shopping, we're buying everything. I'm convincing you to buy everything, and I'm also buying everything. Like, that's one thing I hate, you know, when you go shopping with someone
They don't buy anything.
and they don't buy anything. Like, hello, ma'am, excuse me. Or like when friends invite you to come shopping, they're like, hey, I'm going shopping. And then you go with them and they're not buying anything and you're buying everything. And you're like, well, now I feel guilty. So you need one of those friends.
Ho, ho, ho.
Alan's boots. They make boots with that?
It's so hard to get here.
Michaela's here.
Hey, how are you?
She's like gonna be.
Good. Smiling on the vlog. Well, hello, vlog. I'm early.
Hi.
I'm beautiful.
How are you?
Good.
I was like, I'm just gonna hang out until she gets here and say hi.
Oh, I kind of figured when you didn't text me the code, I was like, they're lurking.
Yeah.
We're chatting. We are chatting. Yay! She's here with the coffee.
Oh, always. That's literally why I'm late. I had to get a coffee. It's just
Iconic. Iconic.
I want to talk about the bullshit in the online coaching world.
Okay.
Should we?
We can.
A little bit.
I love that.
We're not gonna give names, but like,
Allie's a fan.
you know, there's so much.
I love that.
There's so much shady, sketchy shit out there, and I feel like we could have a juicy little bit of like what's going on.
I feel like you're
Yeah, like how do you work
What's
through
real?
getting into trouble.
Would we?
Do you think we'd get canceled?
I don't think you get canceled, but you could get some online shit from talking.
I don't think so. I think people love the.
I mean, people love the
People
drama.
love the
juice.
tea.
They love the tea. I think it'll be the most like people. If I title it.
I think you can also do it in a respectful way.
Yes,
Talking
exactly.
about specific things that are done, not about like people. Like
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
when people
like, a
do
girl I'm
this
thinking
kind of
right
thing,
now.
it's inauthentic and it kind of feels like a money grab,
Yes.
right?
Or when people like literally are money grabbing and
Right,
selling you
exactly.
dog
And
shit.
that is
Exactly. That's more. Yeah, I want to go
Yeah.
to these girls who are selling. Like this girl. I mean, you probably know who she is. But like, they'll literally charge people like $30,000. They'll probably. Yeah, you
That's the
probably.
problem.
They charge people $30,000 and then they literally don't teach them anything. They just are like, oh, like just believe in yourself
That's
more.
actually so
Just believe in yourself more, girl. Or she had a VIP day and this girl met up with her and they went to a coffee shop and she just sat there and like told her nothing and then she dropped her off at a spa and they made her pay for it.
No.
What?
For $30,000.
No.
That's not okay. You can't do that.
That's crazy.
That's called being a grifter.
Turn off
Yes.
the camera. I want to know who it is.
All right.
Know her.
We're gonna have to have the rest of this conversation behind the scenes.
We can't have this on camera.
They want to know the tea. We gotta go. We are back in the studio. Today we have a super big full jam-packed day of recording. We're gonna film 4 episodes back to back. So we're gonna be in the studio for a little over 5 hours. We just got some breakfast, grabbed a matcha latte with some lavender syrup in it with oat milk, which was so good, and some overnight oats. We're fueled up, ready to go. We have a little lunch break scheduled in between our episodes today, and I'm so excited for these guests. Both of the people that are coming into the studio today are people that I already know personally, so the vibe is gonna be there, and I can't wait to record. We're gonna do swaps, so 2 episodes for my show, and then 2 episodes for me to be featured on their shows, and it's gonna be a really full day, but we are so excited. I'm just praying that I don't lose my voice, because we've been talking nonstop for 2 days now, and starting to kind of get a little bit of slight allergy from the springtime pollen in Texas that I am not used to, but I think we're gonna make it through, and then we wrap for the entire little tour here in Austin. So today's our last day. Yay! Behind the scenes with Angie Lee.
Oh, hey! Take your soul, CBD!
Talked so much about grit on the podcast, and as we're leaving the studio, walking to go get a matcha, this is what we see in the middle of the grass. We can't make it up. We just wrapped. We finished all of our episodes. We're done recording in Austin. We just went for a nice little 30-minute walk through the city. Got my little Starbucks treat. This is my current addiction. So good. Nice lavender cream matcha. It's probably a sugar bomb, but it's my little treat. And we earned it because we filmed 6 podcast episodes in 3 days. We were in the studio for over 5 hours today. It was such a long day, but it was so much fun. And I can't wait for you guys to hear these episodes. And I'm just so excited. Looking forward to get back home to Florida, put my butt on the beach, and get ready for the next trip because we're leaving for Peru in a couple of weeks. Or 10 days or something like that. So I gotta do my altitude prep. I gotta start taking my supplements. I gotta start doing lots of zone 2 cardio to get prepared. So we're always on the move, but Austin is done and dusted in the books, and the next trip is coming soon. Cheers. Cheers. So good. I got lipstick all over mine.
Okay. Last night in Austin, we just got back from dinner. We ate at La Piscina, which is the restaurant at the Austin Proper Hotel, which is a really, really nice 5-star hotel. So good. Oh my God, the food. It was Mexican food and it was amazing. When we were about to leave, we went to the bathroom and there was this girl in there. There's all the stories, about the really, really nice drunk girl that you meet in the bathroom. And I finally have my story of the really nice drunk girl that I met in the bathroom.
We only want the best.
And she was in there alone and we just walked in and she goes, "Is there a guy out there?" And we looked out in the hallway for her and we were like, "No." I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, but I'm on a really bad second date." And I thought she was wanting to get away from him or that maybe something creepy was happening. But then she was like, "But actually, I think I really like him, and I think I just fucked it all up, and oh my God." And then her earring flew out of her ear, and she was so chaotic and drunk and hilarious. And we're like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And then I told her, I was like, "Good news," or she complimented my engagement ring, and I was like, "Thank you. Oh, and by the way, really good news for you. If you do like this guy, my first date with my fiance was the worst date of both of our lives, and it all worked out." And she was like, "Oh my God, really? I love that so much." So we're like, "Well, what happened?" And she's like, "Well, we just went to the Mothership, which is Joe Rogan's comedy club here in Austin." And she was like, "We saw Joe Rogan in person, and I fucking hate him, but it was also so cool to see him in person. Oh my God, ew, I hate you, but also let's take a pic. Wow, so amazing." And then she was like, "It'd probably be seeing Donald Trump in person. Ew, what the fuck, but also whoa." Also whoa. So I guess that her and her date have very different outlooks on things. And she said they had a waiter that was a trans woman, and her date apparently said, "Thank you, sir," to the trans woman. And she was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck? Read the room. You need to get some self-awareness." And she stood up and she was like, I'm leaving. And went to the bathroom, though. So I wish that we had a conclusion to the story of if she went back, if the guy was still there. But what advice did you give her, Mom? What did you tell her to do?
I said, drink water and apologize.
Drink water and apologize.
I think it's good advice.
I think that's good advice for life in general.
Right? Just drink water and apologize.
Just drink water and apologize.
Don't ask permission for anything. Just apologize.
Just drink water and then apologize after. And you'll probably feel better.
You'll probably be fine.
Yeah, you'll probably be all right.
It might even be good.
She was really funny. What else did she tell us?
She was really funny, but I feel sorry for her tomorrow morning. She's going to have some regret.
She's going to have weird... She's going to have... What is that called when you have, anxiety after you, drink and you do stuff where you're like, why did I do that?
Oh, somebody used that term today.
Oh, a vulnerability hangover? But that's when you share something really vulnerable.
A vulnerability hangover, yeah.
No, she's going to have a legitimate hangover. Because she said...
She's going to have a Red Bull margarita hangover.
After the Joe Rogan encounter, this is why she got so fucked up, because after the Joe Rogan encounter,
she was
said
so pissed off.
She took a tequila shot, and then she drank a Red Bull margarita, and she was lit. She was lit. She was lit.
Yeah, I felt bad.
She was really pretty, though.
She's adorable.
And she was really tall, also wearing heels. She just looked like a supermodel. She was hilarious. Anyway, that was our last night in Austin. We're about to pack and pass the fuck out and fly home tomorrow. So that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. Coming along on the trip for the first mini podcast tour in Austin. Woo-hoo, we made it. That's a wrap.